Hi guys, so before I start showing you the map, if you haven't read the description, this is going to be the second scenario. So there will be plot spoilers in so much as this is not the first scenario you're going to be doing. It's not particularly far into the game, so obviously it is just a basic character with basic abilities, basic items, nothing which out of the box you're not going to see immediately. But fair warning, this is scenario 2. Anyway, let's have a look at how things stand then. So, we are going to play with the little variant setup that I like to do, which is a one character setup. So I've just got the Spell Weaver today. Quite a fun little character, mainly because I've had some conversations in some of the groups recently about how the character's a little hard to play if you don't have a more tanky class like a brute or crack up, someone with a lot of hit points standing in front. I did try and say that I'd gone through scenarios with the Spellweaver by himself. I thought I'd give it another try today and see how we get on with a bit more of an expansive map. There's more to move around. Obviously the Spellweaver does have good maneuverability and generally ranged attack, so it might work in our favour, but we'll give it a go. We are looking at scenario 2, as I say, which is the Barrow Lair. So let's have a little read of this. Barrow Lair. The stench of death and rotting flesh gets thicker as you kick past the corpses of your foes and head deeper into the underground burial site. Guided by the muffled sounds of conversation, you find your way through the maze of crypts and burst into a small room full of hard-faced bandits, all with bows at the ready. They're clearly guarding something. You must be in the right place. So as a special rule, we get to add 3 curse cards into our deck. So these are basically like the null card that you have in your deck anyway. These don't have a shuffle on them, but once they are drawn, they're just going to be removed. So let's shuffle those in. Bit annoying, but just another little thing that the deck of cards here lets you do, which a dice wouldn't. We've gone into a cursed crypt, so we are affected by the stench and the foul place that we are in. So we can start in any of the back 5 hexes. So let's put ourselves in one of the front ones to begin with. And we've got a section of text to read when we open the first door. So we can start in any of these 5 positions. Let's have a look first of all at what we're going to want to do in terms of our card. So the attack action on the bottom is just generally very useful. Neither of these are attacks which get discarded. And our Mystic Ally, I think, is something we're going to want. Obviously, basically the first card in any Spellweaver deck is our ability to recover all of our lost cards. That's definitely going in. Attack and immobilize adjacent enemies. That's pretty useful. We'll want fire orbs to attack everyone along the way. Frost armor, some defense on that. Fast initiative heal would be very useful. And possibly crackling air. It's a low initiative. I think as much as possible I want to move before people. So move 3 at the bottom. If we're consuming flame, we can give ourselves retaliate for the turn. That could be useful. We can also basically give ourselves 4 extra damage using the ability on the top. It'd be nice to get more attacks rather than anything else. Our other possibility is attack 3, targeting all along the route. It's a slower action. Let's have a look, see how our cards look. The 20, 21, 7, 36. So the 25 is our 4th fastest. I think we'll put it in. So those would be our 8. We're just leaving behind the Impaling Eruption, move 8 with loot, and retaliate with shield. At the moment we don't have a huge amount of element creation. So some of these cards which need to consume elements to really get the benefit, we can't fully combo, but let's see. If we start at the front, we could then immediately use this attack at the bottom. These banded archers have 4 hit points. We could maybe go before them, but we want to get a Mystic Ally out, so probably can't do that bottom attack this turn. Don't think we need to go super early. So we'll go on just the initiative 20. It's only an attack 2, so it's unlikely to kill them, but if we get the Mystic Ally out, that's a strong attack every round following, so that's pretty useful. The other option is to go for 2 attack 2s this round and try and kill one of those bandits. Might be a better option. No, I think I'll go with this one. It's one of our heal cards is there, but we had another. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go on initiative 20, just the archers to start with. Initiative 56, and they would attack 2. So that's really annoying because they would probably kill our Mystic Ally. Yeah, it's got 2 hit points. They're doing 2 attack 1s, so it's very likely it's just going to die immediately. So instead we'll do our attack 2 first of all and see what happens. There's a 1 in 10. There's 2 cards in here which will just kill. No, we've got 23 cards. There's extra curses. Let's do an attack first of all against this guy, see what happens. 3 damage. It would have been extremely lucky had we drawn our ×2 or +2 at the start. It would have made our decision on the next a lot easier. So he's number 6. Okay. I think all I'm going to do is move 2 using this bottom action. puts one of their attacks at disadvantage against us, so we're slightly in a better position. So archer number 3 with disadvantage, -1 or +0, so we take no damage. Archer number 6 +1. That's probably did us more damage actually. So we would take 2. Okay. Next round then. So we go on 21. We can either heal ourselves if they go before us, or we can do 2 attacks. Either way, these are quite nice. So 21, the archers are on 16. So they're going first. He won't move through the trap because it's a stun trap, so he's going to just attack from disadvantage because he can't get around me. -1 +1, so no damage, and then -2, no damage. Okay, so we're doing attack 2 first of all against the guy we're adjacent to, which kills him. And then attack 2, 3 damage. Right. No, it doesn't kill him, does it? We're next to the one that's uninjured. So we killed this guy. That's not terrible. It was 2 damage, wasn't it? 2 damage on number 3. So we don't want to lose the card. I'm just going to use a heal and an attack 2 basic action at initiative 7. The archer 44. So attack 2, killed it. Perfect. Now I've got a heal as well, so we'll use that. And then we've only got one more set of cards. Move, fall, jump, and crackling air. So we could open this door and run away depending on what we see, or run in depending on what people are doing. So that's probably not terrible. We will then have to rest, but we could short rest. We just run the risk of losing this card, the Reviving Ether. We would just have to pay a hit point in order to avoid that. So not the end of the world with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Doesn't matter which initiative number we're using since we're the only person. So we'll go on an 80 and we'll open this door. So you open the door to a large crypt littered with coffins. At the back stands your quarry. He fits the description, but there is something previously unnoticed in his eyes, a dark, otherworldly force. Who are you to think you can interrupt the work of the gloom? A dark energy engulfs his hand as he speaks. I will show you what you are dealing with. So we've got some special rules. Let's set this up first and then I'll read the rules. We have the bandit commander and an elite archer. Not a lot in the room then. The elite bandit archer has 6 hit points. So they are going to do this action. The boss is also ranged. He's got a move -1, attack at ranged. Okay. So special rules. Doors A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, yep, are locked, and you can only be opened by the bandit commander. The bandit commander immediately jumps into a door hex and opens it. Okay. Oh. And he'll summon. Okay. And that's the conclusion text. So we just have to kill the bandit commander and all revealed enemies. So if we can kill him quickly, then we can take him out before he opens up any more of these doors. He has 8 hit points times the number of characters, which will still be 16 hit points because we're setting up as if there were 2 heroes. He moves 3, attacks 3, and he is immune to stun, immobilize, and curse, which is a bit annoying. So let's have a look then. 16 hit points is a fair amount of hit points, isn't it, when we've only got 6. And that archer as well. So they're both going to move forward because they're both going to use ranged attacks. So let's move backwards to here and collect a coin. And we'll put our crackling air out. So this then has 4 charges, each one giving a +1 to an attack. The archer is then next with a move of 1, so we're then still out of range. The boss has a move of 2, and we are out of range. So we've probably got time to long rest. We might get hit by one of them, but then we could choose a card instead of losing at random and risking our reviving ether. Not sure which card I'd choose to lose at this point. Probably freezing Nova. Yeah, we're going to long rest. It might seem a bit strange considering I've just healed, but let's do it. And the archer, 29. The boss, special 2. So he is going to summon a normal living bones. So we know he's the summon. We'll put him on clear base as well, and he's going to be normal. So he won't activate this turn. There's now 3 of them. The archer is then going to move 2. He has a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of range, perfect. So get rid of that freezing Nova. As I said, it lost. Archer needs to shuffle. Okay, so probably want to try and burn down those guys. But if we go slowly, hopefully they go before us and won't be able to hit us. So we go on 80, 69 is pretty slow, but let's get those two slow cards out of the way. We've got move jump, so we could hopefully get to a decent position and then attack 3 of them. So we're on 80, the archer 44, boss 36, the living bones 64. So boss first of all will move 3, 1, 2, 3. The archer moves 1. The living bones moves 1. So yes, no one's managed to attack us. Move of 4, we could move 1, 2, 3. Don't know who I want to be adjacent to. One, 2, 3, 4. I'd be out of range of the archer, so if we're going to have a disadvantaged attack, let's make the bandit commander move up next to us. Yeah, we'll do that. So we've got attack 4 because of our crackling wind against the bandit commander. 4 damage. Four damage against the elite archer. 3 damage. And with disadvantage, 3 damage on the normal Living Bones summon. We get 1 XP. Generate fire. 1 XP for each enemy targeted. So that's another 3. And that card's lost. And that one is discarded. Now, I don't think I want to go invisible now, but I think I will at the end of my next turn. So we'll do these. We'll go on a quicker initiative. We'll go on 7. One, 2, 3. Yep. We're going on to 7. The archer. 14. The boss. Summon again. The Living Bones. 45. So this would be the first door he's going to jump to. So let's move 2 to here instead of healing. And then we've got attack 3, range 2. We can use this fire to make it also wound. It's also attack 4 because of this. So attack 4 on the bandit commander, another 4 damage. And a wound. So whenever he activates, he's going to take 1 damage. We will get 1 more experience. And we'll go invisible. So he can't be targeted this round. So the archer is going to make a trap closest to me. And Living Bones can't do anything. The boss is going to summon. We're going to go on 91, so hopefully everyone goes before us. Archer's 32. The boss is 1781. Okay, so we have another Living Bones. This is a bit unfortunate. This is more hit points that we're going to have to kill. But we've avoided the attacks from everyone else. Also, that's 2 activations from the Bandit Commander, so he's up to 10 damage. Oops. And then we'll go. So we're going to summon our Mystic Ally. We'll summon him there. And get 2 XP. And then we've got attack 2 at range 3. We do it against the Bandit Archer. Hopefully we can kill him. Yeah. Attack 2, 3. We do kill him. Perfect. So we'll have to short rest so that we can take an action. We want to try and go nice and early. We've lost our frost armor, which is a bit annoying. But it's not the end of the world. So we'll do these, either heal and attack or attack and attack. We'll go on a 7. The boss needs to shuffle. He's only got 6 more hit points. And he's going to take 1 from his wound. So we're on 7, the archer is on 29. Nope, there is no archer. Put that back in case any come out. Living Bones 45, the boss. Special 1. Special 1, he's going to open the door here. The Living Bones have just got normal move, normal attack. Okay, so before we activate, our summon activates. He's got an attack 3. He'll focus number 2. 2 damage on Living Bones number 2. I think we're going to do both our attacks against the boss. So attack 2 hits the Bandit Commander, 1 more damage. And then attack 2 gets the Bandit Commander. Excellent. So then it's the Living Bones. Who do we have? We have number 2 first of all. will attack us for an attack of 1, 2 damage. Number 4 has to aim for here. He's going to move 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the bandit commander takes a damage and jumps onto this door. So let's see then. Room. Ah, geez. Okay, that's a lot of hit points in this room. So we've got 2 normal blobs. These are living corpses. They're going to move +1 and try and muddle and immobilize. They're not starting out with an attack, but they are starting out with the ability to close the gap on us. So that's everyone. The boss is going to shuffle again. Okay. So these guys will move. Who's first? 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, we're going to short rest again. And use one of these 2 cards. Yeah, okay, I'll use that one. I'm just torn whether to lose 1 hit point for the lower initiative, but then we'd fully heal, or go for the attack. Actually, I think we will lose a hit point. We'll go for the lower initiative. All we're going to do is heal and recover all our lost cards, but our summon will attack. So it'd be good to go first. Living corpses, 91. No archer, the boss, 36. The living bones, 25. So the target will be number 2. So attack of 3. The curse, no damage. And we heal up to full hit points. Now I could recover. It's discarded. Recover all my lost cards and leave my ether out there to take a hit, or I could recover him back. And avoid the hit from the boss. I'm going to pull him back, I think, so we can play him again. So we've then got Living Bones, number 2, with an attack of 0 against us. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So stay where it was. The boss will then attack us. Attack of 3. He's going to take a damage. Yeah, take the damage, and then these guys are going to move 1, 2, 1, 2, and both injure themselves by 1. Okay, so the bandit commander is dead on his next turn. What can we do? I'm going to go 20 and attack at range. So we'll hopefully be able to ignore the next 2 sources of damage. Deal out some damage. We want to kill this guy to open a route to escape. Fortunately, the only jump card we had was on our card to recover all our lost cards. So we're on a 20, the corpse is 66, boss, special 173, and they're on 20 as well. Move -2, attack and heal. Okay, so that's not terrible. As I said, the boss is going to die at the start of his turn, so he's not going to open the next room. Living bones aren't going to move up to us, so it's only the guy who's next to me. Okay. I'll do my attacks first then. So we're going to generate fire. Got an attack 3 against the guy adjacent to us. Disadvantaged, so nothing. Against living corpse number 4. 3 damage. And against the other living corpse, curse. So no damage there again. So pretty poor. We are up to 10 XP. We're then going to make ourselves immune to the next 2 attacks, next 2 sources of damage even. So we have just got the living bones. So number 2 first of all, with an attack of 1. Damage. Also generate frost. And the other ones will stay still because they have no way of getting to us. Unfortunately, heal up. And the bandit commander will die. So we're still immune to 1 more source of damage. We'll go with these. We could target all adjacent enemies and give ourselves retaliate. Yeah, so we're going 21. The living corpses didn't move because at the time the boss was still stood in the way. We need to shuffle. Which was good for us since they do an attack of 3. It's dead. So living corpses attack and push, and then they suffer damage. Living bones attack. That's really terrible for us. How to make this work for us? We'll do an attack 3 with immobilize. Yeah, we're running out of cards if I do that. We could heal, but then I lose a card. No, I think I've got to. We'll move up and give ourselves retaliate, and then do an attack 3 immobilize against the living corpse and get a curse. Obviously, we get a curse. Okay. He's immobilized. I have retaliate 2. So first, the living corpse will attack us with an attack of 5, but we're immune to it and push us 1. He'll suffer damage and die. But then we have the living bones with an attack of 3, 2 damage. And he takes 2 damage. So I'm on a 36. 71. 20. Bollocks, they're going fast. Okay, this is probably the end then. So attack of 0, 2 damage. I'll have to lose 2 cards from my discard. And then they heal. I cannot kill that much damage with 1 more turn. This guy will move. They have no move, so they'll just stay where they are. Then it's me. I have a heal 3, which is unfortunately just too late. So instead, let us summon our Mystic Ally for the experience. Ah, yeah, we're not gonna We're not going to make another round even. If they'd not healed up, and we hadn't just lost 2 cards, not stay still when I wanted to retaliate. Right, let's try it again. 1, 2 archers. At least I got all the curses out of my deck. I'm not going to read the flavor text again. Now let's put all 3 of them back in. Obviously, with a failed mission, you normally also keep track of the gold that you've got and the experience that you've gained. It will help you still just leveling up, so it's not all lost at all. I think I'm going to take out Freezing Nova and put in another attack in Pagan Eruption. I liked what the plan was for the first turn. It just didn't work out for us because they were attacking 2 targets. We didn't get a chance to actually summon the Mystic Ally. We could try and kill both of them in the first round with 2 attack 3s. But I don't think it's likely. Well, no, we'll go with that. We do have our invisibility back. Maybe I should have used that as a more opportune time. I think we did okay getting the battle commander's house down there. That was one thing we did well. So, let's have a look then. The archers are on 36, the archers are 16. Attack -1. To start, they have an attack of 2 down to 1, 3, and no damage. Okay, so summon our Mystic Ally. And we'll do an attack 3 against number 6. Okay, wait. No, right. Sorry, because he's out of range. Range 2. We'll just kill this guy. Well, okay, that's a better start. We'll shuffle that back up. We want to go early on this next turn. So let's go with let's go with 7, move 4, and attack 2. Archer, attack +1, range +1. So first of all, we've got our Mystic Ally with a range of 2, so he's going to move up. He will attack 3 damage. On number 6. We've got to move 4. Let's do our attack first, see if we miss. Attack 2. 1 damage is enough. Kill this other archer. We've got then a move of 4. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a good idea. We'll open this door and get the ball rolling. So we have 1, 2, 3. And an elite archer. Hey Mythos, sorry man, for some reason that's not popped up on my phone, just sort of on the PC. Yeah mate, just like the old days. How have you been getting on? So, we need to see... we know what the archer's doing, but he won't be moving, that's fine. The boss is going to move up to us. Move 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so our Mystic Ally is going to want to move up to make a shot. I think we want to just go slowly. Now they'll move up to us. So we'll go with initiative of 80. I'm just going to shuffle. Archer will move an attack. The boss will open a door, which is unfortunate. He's doing it before us as well. So Archer is going to move 2 out of range. The boss will open this door, and the living corpses will appear here, and they're just going to attack. So that's fine, they're not coming out to start with. So Mystic Ally will move up, and I can't make an attack. Let's move 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move there. I'm going to put this out so that on our next 4 attacks, we get +1. And then we're going to go on 20 and try and burn them down with this. So the archer, 56, and the boss, 17. So he will go first, and he's going to summon. And then it's us, so Mystic Ally will move up. But it is out of range. That's really unfortunate, since the archer will attack him. So let's see what we can do. We've got attack 4 against the archer. 5 isn't enough. That's not bad. Against the bandit commander. Not the time to get a miss. And then disadvantaged. Wow, good times. That generates 5 for us and 3 XP. And we will then make ourselves immune to the next 2 sources of damage as well. One of which will be immediately now. So, archer's attack. Fortunately, just gives me an XP. And against familiar, it's enough to kill him. I think I want to keep him around. So I'm going to lose 2 cards knowing I can get them back. Oops, that was the last card. Oh, I can't afford to. That's a shame. So he is lost. Okay, so we're short resting. I'm going to use Flame Strike. And go with oops, just got the wrong card, didn't I? And this one is lost. So we can go quickly heal, recover all our lost cards, and just rest up. We'll do a little attack, move, short rest, recover. Yeah, let's go on a 7. 71, 32. Shuffling. Summoning again, bad times. So we've got Limbo as well. Okay. So we'll attack the archer. I think this is attack of 3. 1 damage. And we've got move 4 jump, so move 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go invisible. He's just going to summon. Then we're going to, on our turn, a long rest. So we're going to recover 2 hit points. And this card. Living corpses not do anything. The boss is going to open a door. Not do anything. So behind this door we have an elite living corpse. And a chest. And I not worth 99. I'm going to do these. So I'm going to recover all my lost cards. I'm going to try and actually have 70 just in case it matters. The boss will shuffle. Living Bones, 45. Needs to just start coming at me. Or, you know, just summon more. $66. So, first, sends that. And then the Living Bones will move. They move 2. And the corpses will move. And the elite moves 1. So I'm going to move back. No, I'm going to move to here. And then recover all lost cards. Okay, so we need to start killing some stuff. I'm going to go fairly slowly. Well, actually, yeah, we're going to go totally slowly. We're going to go on 91. Living Bones, 45 for the boss. Oh, it's going to summon another guy. Not even denting, he's going to open everything, keep summoning everything. Living Corpse 71. Okay, so first moving 2, 2, and attacking for 1 no damage, and then attacking for 1 no damage. I'm going to summon Mystic Ally, and then we're going to generate fire and attack all 3 of these guys again. So against number 2 for an attack of 3. Again with the curse. Disadvantage against number 4. For 3 damage. And disadvantage against number 8. For 3 damage. Boss, sorry, I should have already summoned again. And then corpses are moving. Yeah. Okay. We'll go on 7. Corpses 82, the boss. Okay, living bones 12. Shield and heal. So our guy first, attack of 3 against number 4. Kills him. We'll aren't going to be attacking, they're just shielding, so we'll use the fire to make this an attack 3 with disadvantage. 2 damage on 8, kills it. And then we've got move 3. We'll move 1, 2, 3. Living corpses have a move -1, so they don't move. He moves on to this door. Where there is just another 10 hit points. Okay. We'll go on 20. And we'll see what happens. Corpses 91. Boss needs to shuffle. Oh, and the living bones. Healing shield, boss, summon. Okay. So we will just attack 3, range 2 on, sorry, this guy first. We'll move up 2. Attack 3 on the living bones. 2 on the living bones, 2. And I won't 1 on living bones because he's shielded. Yeah, so we'll do attack 2 against the bandit commander. And we'll do an attack 2 against the living bones for 1 XP. We will short rest. So we've probably not got enough rounds to kill everything that's here, but let's see. Living corpses, so elites will move 1, 2, 1, 2 and suffer a damage, which is probably the only way they're going to die. These guys move 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Let's go nice and quick and just get another couple of attacks out. Living Bones, 66. $25. Summoning again. So we're going first, which means our ally is going first. So he'll focus Living Bones number 2, with an attack of 3. Wowza. Okay. I will do an attack 2 against the Bandit Commander, and an attack 2 against the Living Bones. And get an XP. And they then go there. Attack of 0, no damage. 1, 2, 3. 1 damage. He summoned another guy. He can't move. He moves 1. He moves 1. He moves 1. So we're going at 20. The boss will open the final door. They're going to shield and heal themselves, making it further impossible for us to actually do any damage. The corpses will move and attack. So there you are first. 2 damage off of this guy again. Then it's us, so we'll back away and do an attack 3 against number 2. 4 down to 3 because of that shield, which means once again it survives. Let's do attack of 3, range 4, targeting everything on the path. We'll target these 3 here. Yeah, why not? Disadvantage against number 6. Disappointing. No damage. Against number 2. Plenty. Considering he had 1 hit point, that's a shame. Against number 5. 2 damage. And then we'll move to collect a coin. We're going to long rest. He's opening up this door, which is overly redundant unless there's a huge booby trap that kills everything. Nope, just another 10 hit points worth of stuff. I'm not even going to give them standees because, you know. Oh, actually, 1, 2. This guy will move up and attacks me for 2, 3 damage. And then move up. The order's gone, you know, it doesn't matter. Living corpses. The boss. Oh, he's doing a normal attack. He's not summoning or opening a door. I don't think he's done that yet so far in this attempt. 25. So the living bones will go first. So move +1, 3 movement. He can move 1. Nope, he can't move through me, so he's going to move there. Attack of 0. That's fine. This guy will move 1, 2, 3 because this is the closest. And then it is the boss who will move 1, 2, 3. Ah, never mind. My only hope was that thing. Living corpse. Move 1, move 1, move 1. Attack of 3. Kills me. Well, we never even came close on that one. It was almost laughable how little damage we dealt by the time we opened that door. We took out the elite archer, okay, and then all we could do was kill the summons as quickly as he created new ones. And then all these additions from the other rooms were just way too much. Yeah, it's tricky because on 6 of his 8 actions, he brings more people to the fight. So we needed to do what we did before and just really wail on him. We got lucky. I think the first 2 turns last round, or last attempt, he just came to attack us, which actually gave us a bit of a chance to put some damage on him before he opened too many doors. I just foolishly bottlenecked myself in a corner where I got wailed on. I'm sure it's doable with one character. It's definitely tricky. As I said, any failed attempt isn't really a failed attempt because you do still get your coins, you do still get your XP. So I think after these 2 attempts, yeah, we've got enough XP we can level up. We've got enough gold we can buy a potion. So that will make it slightly easier on the next run through for us. I'll have a look at those level up cards another day, I think. I'm going to have to pack away. But one thing I will say, this may be the last time I use this version of the game. I had my email today that my 2nd edition should be coming en route, so I'm sure in the next sort of week or so that should be hitting my door. So I have a look at all the sort of updated components, the new scenarios. There's a few tweaks to a couple of scenarios. It's not major. Just have a look at the new box. Simply the amount of hours of gameplay I've had of this game, I feel Isaac has justified the money I spend getting a 2nd box. I've sleeved the card, so it's not like wear should be an issue, but if I can keep a nice set as well, it's something for way down the line. It's sort of a bit of a keepsake. I might have one edition substitute with a lot of sort of standees. A couple of the guys online always post their really fancy miniatures, beautifully painted, sculpted terrain. I may try and risk ruining my second copy with paint and models, knowing that the first edition I got still has lovely full colour standees. Look at that. Beautiful. Like they're sisters there, isn't it? Twins. Awesome. Cheers for joining us again, guys. Sorry that I have proven the Spell Weaver to be shit. I will give it a bit of thought. I think that 16 hit points on the Bandit Commander when he's jumping about has to be the focus no matter what. But with only 8 cards, it's obviously very tricky to sort of prioritise that sort of thing. But that's the challenge. That's the game. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.